Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's the whistle. Share. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Gets up to head it! It's there! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Looks like a good ball through. Goalkeeper's ball. Defender's on the back foot. He's away! He has done it! 2 up, 2 easy! How many more to come? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement. At 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Played out to the right. Looks to slip it through. Who's going to make this theirs? Tries to stroke it through, jumps into some space. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now the pass. Pushes it out wide. Lifting it over, played it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Just when it was all looking a little promising too, he miscontrols as the counter-attack seemed to have good momentum. He's just got to shake it off now and put it down as a rare slip-up.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. It's a long forward pass. to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Trippier pumps it forwards. Passes it through. Out for a throw. Trippier. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Looks to slip it through. And now they can launch a counter. He's off on a marauding run. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. Trippier. Share. First quarter of an hour gone. Trippier. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball swung in. Tries the volley! That is wayward. Trippier. Share. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. And he's there to cut it out. How about it? He scores! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Looks like a good ball through. Goes for the cross. They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was. Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Plays a clever pass. foul. Free kick's been given. Tries a through ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Battles to win it back. And it's Trippier. Gets it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now the pass. Crunching tackle. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Forward. What does he try from here? Looks to slip it through. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Share. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Trippier was long and forward. Tries a through ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Challenge, he just stood firm. The shot's on! Gets good distance on it. Share. Trippier. Now the pass. Has it out wide now. He slid it through. Good clearance and very necessary. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
Looks to slip it through. Now, can he capitalise? Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Aimed long and direct. Trippier. Share. Looks like a good ball through. That'll be a throw. Boots it upfield. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's gone for a throw-in. Share. Knocks it towards the front. Tries a through ball. And it's half-time here.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Oh, throw in. Passes it through. Up to meet it! Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Out wide to the right. Oh, that's neat. Cuts it back. It's there to get rid. And the volley. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. It's gone a long way up and away. Pumps it upfield. Referee's given a throw. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball.
Well, without the support, he had to avoid crossing that, but he just didn't have the patience.
Hoists it high. Now here's the through ball. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Comes sliding in. So what now? And he has been fouled there. Ball's gone out of play. Share, great challenge. He's had a go! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Battles to win it back. It's a loose ball. Gets it back.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Rayo Vallecano have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Tries to dink it in. Keeper's ball. Plays it long. Battles to win it back. Thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
It out to the flank. It's playing on the right now. What's on? Pumps it into the area. Rayo Vallecano get it back again. Lovely feet. It'll be a corner. Defence can get it clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
It's out for a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Rayo Vallecano have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 8.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a long pass towards the front. Spoon forward. Tries the route one option. Now the pass. We'll try cutting inside here. Oh, glorious footwork! Aim forward. Keeps everyone guessing. Goes for it! Danger averted for now. And needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Forward it goes. Looks to slip it through. It's come loose. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Got through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. And through to the goalkeeper. Well positioned to make that interception. Played out to the right. Pumps it upfield. Now the pass. Rayo Vallecano finally get themselves a breather.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cuts it out, battles to win it back, pumps it forwards. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. And the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Tries a through ball. Oh, he's in! Out to the left it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Boots it upfield. Hit long and direct. Oh, really tidy interchange. Back out it comes. Rayo Vallecano going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. It's a long forward pass. And he's straight offside.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cher gets it back. Trippier. Needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed his run brilliant.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Cher battles to win it back.
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Aim forward. Into stoppage time. They must make something of this. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Both officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a long pass towards the front, plays it out to the wing. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Passes it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So home advantage told. They have the win they wanted and have a useful lead to carry away with them into the second leg. Your final thoughts, Jim?
At times it was like Groundhog Day because of their continuous success in using width as the best route to goal. It worked a treat and it looked a treat.